One of the most horrible tragedies I was around while doing my time, my prison sentence, jail time included, happened actually when I was at the jail during the beginning of my prison sentence or bid prior to me getting sentenced by the judge. I remember being at the jail and they put you in what they called the Yellow Brick Road, which was a small hallway of cells. It was solitary confinement, it was the whole. And the walls were green, not just the floor that you walked on in the hallway, but the floors inside the cell. So that's hence why they called it Yellow Brick Road. And all you would hear is just people yelling and noises, and it didn't smell very pleasant down there. And you only have a cement block in your cell with your mattresses on. It's about a foot off of the ground. Your toilet and sink combined, a mirror that you can't see out of, and a slot that they feed your tray through, as well as a window that they open a metal flap on in order to see you during count time or to check on you. The window only sees in the hallway. You have nothing but walls and a light. You start to lose your mind. And this is where they would put most of the people that were coming straight to the jail, straight into solitary confinement prior to them being processed or assessed so they could be put into a specific dorm, or if you will. This particular time, I remember hearing a young man screaming, saying, I can't go into that cell. I need help. I need help. I can't go into that cell. I need a drink. And immediately the COs began to laugh and, mock him. Oh, you're just drunk. You need to go in this cell and calm down. And next thing you know, after they put him in the cell, the solitary confinement cell, just like the rest of us, you can hear him talking about he could see things. And at first, he was talking about he could see rats and certain things that he believed were attacking him. And he would yell, help, help, help. And the COs still would mock him. They'd walk to the cell, see that nothing was going on, looked at him and said, you're just trying to make a scene. We could hear the conversation. But what was happening was, because remember, he said he needed a drink. He was detoxing. He knew that he was a severe alcoholic. Evidently, and it doesn't matter about age, he was somebody that had been drinking for a long time and in a hard way. And he needed alcohol. His body was going into shock, which was causing the hallucinations. We know that now. Of course, the COs ignored him, refused to believe that his cries were true, that he needed help, and even said, don't worry, in the morning we'll have the psychologist or whatnot stop by the cell to check on you, but she won't be in until the morning because this time it was night. He continued to yell through the night, and it was the same pattern of motion with the COs. They would go, check the cell, nothing would be going on, and then eventually they began to get tired of checking the cell because he continued to scream through the night until his screams became less and less frequent, and then quieter, and then none at all. The time when they did decide to go check the cell, or by that time, it was over with. It was too late. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know if it was a seizure. I don't know if it was alcohol detox. I am not a medical professional, but what I do know is somebody was suffering in a cell crying for help, saying that they needed assistance and they didn't get any. And they lost their life. And it happens all the time. Don't go to jail. Don't go to prison. Stay home. Be free. And man, if you can, don't drink. Peace.